I never thought I'd be sharing this story with you. The truth is, I've been hesitating for months, wondering if I should keep what I saw to myself. But after what the Virgin Mary showed me about 2025, I realized I couldn't stay silent any longer. Let me introduce myself. I'm Michael, and up until last October, I was just like many of you. I had a regular job, a normal life, and though I grew up in a religious household, I often found myself questioning my faith. You know that feeling when you're lying awake at night, wondering if there's something more out there? That was me, every single day. But everything changed on that rainy October night. I was driving home late, the roads slick with rain. When suddenly, have you ever had that moment where time seems to slow down? Where you can see everything happening, but you're powerless to stop it? My car started to skid. I remember the screech of metal, the flash of headlights, and then peace, an inexplicable, overwhelming peace. The doctors told me later that I was clinically dead for several minutes, but what they don't know, what I haven't told many people until now, is what happened during those minutes, because those weren't minutes at all. They were an eternity, and in that eternity, I experienced something that would shake the very foundation of my beliefs. I found myself in a place, no, that's not quite right, it wasn't just a place. If someone had told me this story a year ago, I would have been skeptical too. But there's no mistaking what I saw. She didn't speak, not in the way we think of speaking. It was as if her presence itself communicated directly with my soul. The love and compassion I felt, it was unlike anything I've ever experienced. But along with that love came something else. Message, a warning about what's coming in 2025. And this is where things get difficult to share, because what she showed me wasn't just a glimpse of the future. It was a series of events that, if we don't act now, could change everything we know about our world. Starting June 1st, 2025, she showed me visions of unprecedented water shortages, particularly in the American Southwest and Southern Europe. I saw communities torn apart, people desperate for resources that we all take for granted today. But this wasn't just about natural disasters. It was about something deeper, something more fundamentally challenging to our way of life. She revealed to me the rise of a leader in Eastern Europe, someone who would implement harsh restrictions on personal freedoms. I saw masses of people in the streets protesting against changes they never thought possible in their lifetime. The environmental crisis we're facing. It's about to reach a tipping point that few are prepared for. But here's the thing, and this is crucial. She didn't show me these visions to instill fear. She showed them to me because there's still time to act, still time to change course. The message wasn't just about the challenges ahead. It was about how we can face them together. When I woke up in that ICU bed, everything was different. The doctors were amazed by my recovery, but they couldn't see the profound change that had occurred within me. How do you explain to someone that you've been touched by the divine? That you've been given a message so important it could affect millions of lives? I've spent months reflecting on everything I saw, everything I felt in that realm of light. And I've come to understand that this message isn't just about preparing for disaster. Together, when times get tough. You might be wondering why I'm sharing this now. The truth is, I feel a responsibility, no an obligation, to pass on what I learned. We don't have to face these challenges alone. The Virgin Mary's message wasn't just about warning us. It was about reminding us of our capacity for unity, for compassion, for love in the face of adversity. So I'm asking you, yes, you watching this right now, to take a moment and reflect. What can you do today to strengthen your community? How can you prepare spiritually and practically for the challenges ahead? The time to act isn't when crisis strikes. It's now, in these moments of peace we still have. I know this message might be hard to hear, trust me. It wasn't easy to share. But if there's one thing I learned from my experience, it's that hope exists. Our darkest moments, we have the power to face whatever comes our way. but only if we face it together. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've had similar experiences or insights about what's coming, share them in the comments below. We need to start this conversation now before it's too late. Remember, what I saw wasn't just a warning. It was a call to action, a reminder that our faith in each other might be the very thing that saves us in the end.